Good afternoon on this wonderful Wednesday. It's a beautiful sunny day. That's my positivity for the day. I've had quite a week, quite a week, and I'm not prepared for this. I've just been to Graft and pick up probably 20 items of clothing and all sorts of things, and I've gotten back. But my week has been it's quite interesting. I have had car issues, I've had stove issues, and I've had pump issues. Pump from the house that we tenant, I've had to buy a new one of those. I don't know how much it's going to cost. It's done, they haven't sent me the invoice. Our stove inside is blinking in and out whenever it wants to, so I've got to get a new stove in there. And I put the wrong fuel in my hire car last week, so I am in another hire car, which is the third one since we got the hire cars. Yes, I'm always so used to getting diesel, okay? And if I had have got out to get the fuel, I would have registered, because I know that the Bowser thingy is bigger than the nozzle in the thingy of the other cars. But my granddaughter, who's 21, didn't realise. And I'm going, what's going on? And she tells me she's walking in to pay. And I went, oh, SHIT. We put the wrong fuel in. And I cried and I cried and I cried. This is on Saturday when I was going to go to which I did. All I want to do is get to Grafton and grab a heap of stuff that I sold last week, come home. Now, I should have been home by 2. I didn't get home till about 5 o'clock because it took about 4 hours from the time I did it to the time we finally got a car. And being a Saturday, and they closed at 12, and the guy without I didn't drive the car. Thank goodness I didn't turn the car on. I just registered it. I went to turn the car on, and I registered as she went in, and I went, oh my God, we put the wrong fuel in. Anyway, I think the insurance is going to cover it. But yeah, anyway, I've got a diesel now. I cannot make the mistake. I think they need to give you the right car for what you're used to driving, so you don't put the wrong fuel in, because they said it happens quite often in their hire business, because people are so used to putting a certain type of fuel in their car, and they go a different hire car and they put the wrong fuel in. But anyway, I can breathe through that. I've got to find a new stove. That's about it. This one's working on and off, and that's been my fun week financially. What else do I want to tell you? I had to refund the cup. This cup here, I had to refund it because I cannot find the damn thing. Now I know I had it in my hand probably less than a week earlier when this lady bought it, and then I rearranged my shed around, and it should have been in a specific spot. I know where it should have been. It wasn't there. So it's buried somewhere in my shed, I presume. That's one. 2, I got a negative on this item. Was this last week's or this week's? That was last week's, I'm pretty sure, or the week before. Hang on. That was from the week before. It's an embroidery thing that I got. I didn't open it. I presumed. So don't presume, guys. Check everything, okay? I got all these embroidery things. They were all shut. They were all sealed. Apparently this one wasn't, and I didn't have all the pieces. But instead of approaching me and saying, hey, this was not as described, she went and threw a negative at me. So I haven't messaged her. I was quite narky, but I wasn't. I was narky internally, but I was... Would you like me to instead of leaving a negative, just let people know, the sellers know that, and we can help you. And if you'd like a refund, let me know. Next I got was, I would like a refund. No please, no thank you, nothing. So I left it for a little bit till I calmed down. And I refunded her, and then the next morning I said, I've refunded you. Are you able to please take away the negative? She goes, oh, I did try to do that, but I can't find where. So anyway, it's all done. I spoke to eBay yesterday and they fixed it and they took my negative away. Oh, with that being said, I tried to send her a message, another feedback message, and I don't know why I thought it would work, saying, in future, please, that instead of leaving negatives, let the person know, blah, blah. And I accidentally sent that to 2 of my, because I always send my feedback to my buyers as soon as I post my stuff, but I've just changed it. I've changed it to, I'm not sending them any damn feedback until they give me some feedback, and then they'll send them feedback. So I've done that auto now, so until they send me feedback, then they'll get it. Why? Because a lot of people don't give me feedback, and I think it's really important. Actually, it doesn't really worry me. I don't notice very often, and I don't even know why I went to my feedback the other day, because I don't go there very often, but I did, and I saw the red. So I wasn't happy, but I, didn't fuss too much about it. Just had a little vent. So what else do I want to talk to you about? I was going to leave all my stories right through the whole thing, but I think we're going to get on with this What's Sold Wednesday, because that's what you guys are here for mostly. And then I'll probably talk to you about one other thing at the end, and there was something else, and I forgot what it was, but That was the main stuff. So stop whinging and let's do what's sold this week. Now, I don't know if I'm going to tell you everything, and some of it's really crappy, and I'll tell you if I'd buy it again or not. And some was pretty good, and I'll tell you, yes, I would buy it again. Okay, so we're going to start with this vintage lace tablecloth right here that I picked up. Now, if you remember, it was only about 2 weeks ago I went to Archsalvage. I'd been eyeing them off in the window. When they have window displays, it's not for sale until they take it down. And I went in this day and they had 5 or 6 up, and so I bought 3 and they were $10 each, which is a lot more than I usually pay. But this was only the middle size one. I paid 10, and I got $31 for it because I think she made an offer. Oh, no, it was on the 30% off. That's right, because I had 40 originally, 30% off. So it did pay more than I'd like to pay, but I love that sort of vintage looking stuff, and it's great for tablecloths and beds. So if you're doing up an old home, they're great for bed covers on the beds. $16.87 I made on it, so I cannot say it was bad because it was okay. Next one was the Bindi, these Bindi DVDs. I am 100% sure, I'm pretty sure, I can't even remember where I got them. There was a garage sale, she was throwing a heap of stuff out. I got them there, I'm pretty sure that's where I got them. $25.95 is what I made because they were free. So you know I like to make over 20, but I'm going to go back to the Vegemite sandwich items and so grab those too, just so I can get some sort of turnover, because there is not much out there lately at all. Remind me, I'll show you what I got today. Okay, I'll put it on my knee so I don't forget. Right. So next was the New South Wales fire jacket. Now I think I paid $5 max for this one. It's possibly, because I know he said $5, but then he gave me a whole heap of stuff together, so it might have been less, but I'm going to say $5 because I still made $34.14 on this really retro quilted New South Wales fire badge here jacket. So that was pretty good. I was happy with that. I'll tell you why I'm not happy at the end either. So annoyed with eBay at the moment. But anyway, it is also my fault. Element tartan fur hat. I picked up for about $2. Now these are sort of, I think, an older version. They're called Crown Tartan or Crown Element or something. I can't remember, but I made $37.14 on it because you can see what they paid for that. And I had it sitting probably, I mean, I got it in during summer, so it was sitting for a reason. So now it's winter, it's getting picked up. Now Element is a skateboarding brand, so keep an eye out for that brand. Mixed lot of tapes, just a repeat buyer. Thank you, the repeat buyer. Not here, but anyway, $15 because I just want to get rid of them because they were just like taped over, home taped ones, and he'd bought tapes off me before. And I've been going through my box of tapes that I've had for over a year. I've only got about 10, I think, or so, or not very many left to list. So I've been listing those because I haven't got much else to list. But I'll talk about something else after that too, if I remember. Okay. Mrs. Brown's Boys, I made nothing on this, honestly. This was a waste of money. I would not buy it again because I think I was in Grafton at the time. I was desperate to find some stock and had 4 or 5 or something. 3 for 5? Must have been 6 for 10. Yeah, 6 for 10 Mrs. Brown's Boys, and I only made $5.62. But I got rid of them, which was good. Outback denim jeans, cannot remember where I got them. I think I maybe paid $4 for them at the most. $19.59 I made on those. I'm going to rush through it, guys, because I'm tired and I'm frazzled because I've got no one home except the two younger boys stayed at home because they're 13 and 11. They're fine. They play their games. Mr. 17 came with me, but he slept all the way home, which means he's going to be up all night, and I'm not happy because I don't sleep. I don't sleep well at night, and I thought tonight I'll be able to go to sleep. Everyone will be asleep, but no, he's gone to sleep and slept all the way home for the last hour. So, and he's on my bed asleep. Okay, why? Because my husband's gone up to have an operation on a sinus operation thingy, something. If you want to know more, I'll tell you. It's gruesome. And my 16-year-old granddaughter and her sister and partner have gone up there, up the coast, and they're going to stay the night. I'm bringing him back tomorrow because he's going to stay the night because this operation is probably happening now, and he hasn't replied to me, so I don't know. But anyway, so that's why the boys are here, and I come home. That's what I was trying to say because my stories are roundabout. Get there eventually. Came home with a dirty towel, poopy towel, hanging off the wheel of the bus because he's Mr. 11 goes, oh, I had poo on it. I said, but why put it right next to the bus wheel, like next to the door of the flight? Like, my children. Anyway, so I've gone through the bus. I've swept it again. I swept before I left, and I swept when I got home because I don't know how they survive. They had to look after themselves. I really don't. But anyway, let's get back to it. Star Wars Clue game. I've had that for quite a while. Finally sold it for $19.59. the A to Z embroidery, I am refunding because I cannot find it, and I think I might have doubled up this item because I know I sold something similar not long back, and I don't know if it's the same one, but I have looked 3 times. I've been to the shed and I cannot find it, so I'm going to have to refund her, which I'm really annoyed about because I'm so over refunding things lately, which I've had to do too often. So anyway, so that was 2 things. It was a cup refund and the embroidery, and now I'm going to have to refund this, which will probably put issues with eBay. I don't care, but eBay is annoying me at the moment. Okay, red Bunnings jumper. I paid probably 75 cents for this jumper. I got them all, a big bundle. I've done really well with that bundle of clothing that I got that day. $23.24 I made on him. Vintage cotton lace was this stuff here, and I've got a few little bits here because I thought, well, I'll show you so you can see visual instead of just a photo. This is the piece of lace I picked up, what, a couple of weeks ago that I showed you. What did I pay for it? A couple of dollars, I think. And I sold it for, they made an offer at 20, and I took it $15.23 for a very small piece of vintage lace. The Supernatural, God, I had to get 2 DVDs today. Now, I know where my DVDs are. I know where they all are. Yes, they're all piled together, but they are sort of in alphabetical order. And do you think I could find this particular tape? I was at the shed for freaking 2 hours just sorting in it, trying to find items, putting all my op shop stuff to the side to put it in the car, this back seat was absolutely packed with op shop stuff to take to the op shop, which I got rid of. Tidy up my shed a little bit, found everything, which some items took me forever or I couldn't find. 2 hours I was at the shed for, trying to get it done in a hurry so I could go to the op shops and find nothing. So I only made $5.58, but that was one of my last, no, was that, I might have paid $1 for that or $2, I don't know, but anyway, $5.58 is what I've written down. The NRL shorts I've had forever and a day, and I don't know where I got them, how long ago, probably the tip shop. $2 I wrote, $14.88 I made. This is all this stuff, nearly all this stuff. Some of the stuff I already posted. The rest of it I think I've posted nearly everything that I had from last week. This is extra because I went Saturday and I picked up a heap of stuff, and then I came back Saturday afternoon and my sales started to go, and it didn't stop. So I picked up everything I sold last week, and I got home, and today was the only day I could get back. And the reason I had to go back, which I'll tell you in a minute, but one particular lady, I don't even think I wrote hers down. Yeah, I did. Wanted me to smell one of the books to make sure it wasn't stinky. So I said to her, and eBay kept on saying, you got to pay, because I told her don't pay until I get there, and I wasn't going to go there tomorrow. But I thought, no, I've got to go there today because, I'll tell you in a minute. Okay, Star Wars books made $8.66. They weren't the best condition, but I wrote that in the listing, and I put a lot of photos of them as well. The Schlimmertoff clay cooking pot. What is a Schlimmertoff? That's the Schlimmertoff there in the photo, but I want to show you what a Schlimmertoff is. Top, it's German. Okay, this is a Schlimmertoff. Now these are very popular. This is the second one of these I've sold. My first one I sold was a lot bigger, and that was a pain in the neck to pack, but I packed it well, and it got there safely. And this is what a Schlimmertoff looks like. So you just put all your stuff in it, and you put it in the oven like making baking or stew or whatever you want to do. That's what it is. The very first time I ever saw a Schlimmertoff, I actually think broke my friend. She's German. And I think I put a crack in it or something. But anyway, I was only a teenager. So yeah, that's the Schlimmertoff, guys. So if you ever see those for around $5 or less, get them. If you don't mind packing them, because they're well worth getting. I sold it for $50, and I think my last one I sold for about $60-something. Was a bit bigger. And what was my profit there? $34.14 on a $5 buy. Another one I couldn't find, the Lethal Weapon, was one of my last of the 25-cent DVDs that I couldn't find, that I got a year ago on an old video. And you'd have to, if you want to see it, let me know. I'll put a link down. Otherwise, it's way back in my history somewhere. $6.02 is all I made on that. But yeah, I really haven't got that many of those left. Probably about 12 or 15 maybe. I think some of them have unlisted themselves as well. Okay, I've got another visual for you. This radio with the book, and I've had it forever and a day, and I got them separately, and I thought, no, I'll bung them together because someone who's into radios would like the book as well. So any type of old retro type radios like this or anything else. It does work. It makes noise, but they can muck around with it, fix it up, get the thingy happening, you know, the antenna and whatnot. So what did I make on that? I've had it for too long. $8.22 because they offered me 12 and I just took it because I want to just take everything. Now, before I get any further with this, what I want you guys to do, if you're a reseller, look at that light. I always pick the wrong spot, don't I? Hang on, see if I can move over. I always get the wrong spot, wrong time of day. Oh God, I need a do-over. Need some lipstick. Okay, I can't get rid of that light. All right, I'm going to be half light. If you're a reseller and you want to listen to a really good podcast, or not really a podcast, just a little interview that Mel from Back to Burnout did, jump on Mel's channel, Mel Back to Burnout, back from Burnout, not Back to Burnout, Back from Burnout, and she did a conversation with Techno Sport, and he's got a lot of knowledge on eBay and how to sell and how, you know, don't give up, guys. Basically, it is really hard selling at the moment. Keep listing, don't stop listing, because it's going to come back through that again and get on a high again eventually. Just hope we can find the stock to sell. But yeah, jump on her page. She just posted it this morning. I listened to it on the way down to Grafton. It was quite good to listen to, and I did get some good tips from that too. And I shouldn't be selling all sorts. I should be niching down, but you know what, I'm not ready to niche down yet, and it's just not something I'm able to do at this moment. But anyway, it's good if you can niche down. Okay, the NRL Cowboys polo shirts, there was 2 of them. Didn't make them a lot of money, only $18.23. Probably picked up from the tip or something like that, knowing me, or very, very cheap, knowing me. Ladies fake, that's it, you can't, yeah, just there, that's it. The fake suede jacket, I picked up for $4 when I was down south. I only got $13.23, but it's out the door. I picked it up for one of the kids and she didn't like it, so it's out the door. I am not buying stuff for my kids unless they're with me from now on. I'm not doing it. I have waste too much money. Okay, the little woodies, here's another visual. Here's another visual for you. Now the little woodies, this is a good one to keep an eye out. It's a vintage toy. It looks like this. Look. And sometimes they have teddy bears, which I have. They've got the teddy bears, right? And they're sort of like that sort of soft, plushy sort of stuff. That's the back of the thing. That's the back. It's got a table, chair, and ladder in there as well. All the photos there, you can see it. So it's got these little teddies. Now, I had to message her and let her know. I couldn't find Tiny Teddy. So Tiny Teddy's missing, and she didn't care. She wants it for her granddaughter. A memory. I think it's a memory thing. So she probably had one like this when she was a little girl, and she wants one for her granddaughter. So as I always say, memories sell. And I'm going to show you something else to enforce that. I just realised I left my business cards at the shed. Damn. This is another memory item I just sold, but I sold this one through Facebook, not through. Well, actually, it's one of my people that's on my group, on my House of Eclectica group. And if you're not on there, jump on it. It's a Facebook group, and I post things there that are going to go onto eBay already on, and you can go and have a look at my eBay store, and then come back to my group and say, hey, I would like to buy this. Now this particular person did that. They went to my eBay store and they said, because I always say, come to me before you go to eBay, because I get it cheaper and it works out better, and I don't have to worry about fees, and I don't have to worry about eBay telling me what to do and how high to jump. They bought this because they had this same game when they were a child. Now this has got the instructions and 2 dice missing, and they don't care. They want the game because they want to play it with their kids. They've already downloaded the instructions. They're happy. But memories sell, guys, so don't forget that. If you see any type of games like this that you even remember, or you know, someone that you might know had it in the 80s, 90s, or even earlier sometimes, grab it, because they are well worth buying for that reason. I got this one free from the book haul, and I sold it for, I can't remember, I think $30 the whole lot, including postage. So I probably made, what, $20 maybe on it? $15, $20. So there you go. I'm going to shift out woodies before I drop it and lose another teddy bear. Okay, I think that's all my visuals you're getting. Okay, oh no, getting one more visual. Okay, now, woodies, the men's Carhartt hoodie, this one here, it actually has Aquaman Crew written on the back of it, and I took an offer of $25 because I've got too many clothes, I don't go in the ladies section. I avoid the ladies section except for myself. I don't want to deal in ladies clothes, but I love dealing in guys clothes. I just find them simpler. It's easy to measure. I haven't got women knowing how big's across the bust, all that sort of stuff. I can just measure men's shirt really simply, men's jeans, ladies jeans really simply. So I made $18.61. Okay, now I think I paid around the $3 mark for that, and it possibly came from the tip or it came from my favorite op shop, but I can't remember, and that would have been in summertime. The Blend of America wool jumper. Now this is definitely worth buying. Now, I've said it before, guys, if you find pure wool jumpers, they always go on to sell. I've never not ever sold one within a very good time. This came at the same time I got the Bunnings jumper and a couple of other jumpers, and I probably only paid about, like I said before, 75 cents to $1 for this jumper. You can see what I sold it for. I made $33.72. I had so many people watching this and asking and making stupid offers, and I just kept it. I thought, you know what, I'm not going to. Now you'll hear Techno Sports say just take offers when you get them, or you know, constantly keep going and counter offering. But I think in Australia you can only have 3 times you can counter offer, I think. But that's what I did. I thought I'd hold on for that, and yeah, I got it sold, so I was happy. Okay, is that sort of off-putting with my sun right in my face? It's off-putting for me. Can't get rid of it either. Hang on. Oh. Yeah. There, that's better. I'm dark now. That doesn't have that light. Rightio. Okay. Where am I up to? Okay. These blue denim R.M. Williams jeans, someone had wanted them a while ago and they didn't pay, so I've resold them, and 2 weeks later they've sold again to the same person. I don't know, but I don't care. I made $31.84. I probably paid max $5. I very rarely pay more than $5 for jeans. It's usually under $5, so the max I would have paid for those would have been $5. The England rugby shirt I've had since last summer again. Where I got it, I don't know. I would have paid about $2 for it. $27.73. I got this. This is a couple of boring things in here. No, this is the only boring one. Yeah, this is the boring one. Best of Sam and Dave, because I never heard of it, but I put it up for. This is what I want to talk to you about. I've got it here ready to post. Now, how am I going to post it? Well, when I listed it originally, I listed it for $5. I thought I'll be able to post it in one of the CD packets or something like that. Well, no, you can't. I listed it for. I lost money on the fact that I had to pay $9.30 for postage. Now I could have put it in a bubble mailer, because I already wrapped it in bubble wrap and I've got cardboard around it now. I could put it in a little bubble mailer, and it still cost me $9.30. This way I've got the tracking on here. Probably got the bags, can bag it up at home. So I probably only made hardly anything. Didn't even add it up properly. Maybe $4. But because they made an offer of $8 on it. I've got all my nearly every single one of my cassettes I've got at the moment. I've got $10, make an offer, and I'm going to go back. So I had to I had to unlist a whole heap of cassettes that had $5 postage on all of them. And I thought, no, I'm not doing that. So I unlisted them all, and I put $9.30 postage. I'm going to bundle up a lot of them, but some of the singles, like this one, I'll leave as singles. If they really want it, they'll pay for that postage. So that's the story I'm trying to say. Unless you guys know how you can send cassettes cheaper, I'm going to charge $9.30. These Rod and Gun moleskin jeans I've only had for about less than a month. I paid about $3 probably for them. $25.62. They're really nice jeans. Really nice. I picked up 2 Rod and Gun that day. Actually, wouldn't have paid much for them at all, because they came from my favourite shop, which I'm not having much success with lately either. So yeah, I've got 2 pairs of those that same day. So yeah, I probably paid less than $3 for them. But anyway, $25.62 is what I've written here. Now here's the book I had to smell. See the book in the picture here? This is the book I had to smell. I said to her the other day, she said to me, does it smell? I said, well, as far as I remember, it doesn't smell, but I will check it for you. So I gave it a really good snort, and it smelled great. It didn't have that musty book smell. I did bring it, yes I did. And she's very happy. So she's happy that she got eBay off her back, asking to pay all the time. and she's happy it doesn't smell. So that's going to be going tomorrow. I've got another visual for you. 2 more visuals. This is one more visual. Okay, this is the scrimshaw that I sold. It's only small. This is what it looks like, right? Now, I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's a resin. It probably is, but it's a Shire Greenouch. I think it's pronounced in WA. I looked it up. Couldn't find a great deal of information. Couldn't find any information at all on the guy who created it. I couldn't find any information on the company. I couldn't find any information on that either. But I sold it for $28.95. I only paid about $2, and I made $23.07 on that. Getting there. Okay, this green Crossroads, new with tags. I picked it up for 50 cents. I was going to wear it. It's not my style at all, but you know, I thought I was being a bit conservative that day, and it was green, my favourite colour. It was gross on me. 50 cents. I paid for it. I didn't make much. She offered me 10. I took it. $7.96. Got rid of it. I want to get rid of it. Many clothes as I possibly can. I'm actually thinking, because when I had my 30% off sale, I sell a lot. It did take a while to get started this week, but I've sold all this since Sunday. What is it today? No, since Saturday afternoon. And it's what, Wednesday? So it's till Tuesday. Saturday to Tuesdays, I sold all this till then. You know, that's, except for the tablecloth I sold. No, it's everything. No, sorry. Okay. Go back, stupid. Okay. I think I can't remember. Most of this I've sold since except for about 2 or 3 items. Okay, so that's what I've done, and it just went crazy. And now my sale's finished because I only had it on for a week. But I think I might put the next sale on. I might put 40% off my jackets. I need to get rid of the jackets and the jeans and the clothing, and then I'm going to put a big sale on my books. So I'm going to do them separately, I think, instead of doing them all separate together like I have been. I think. I don't know. Well, you'll know next week. R.M. Williams boots. Paid $25 for these. They offered me $120. Now, do you know how many people have been watching these? How many times I put offers for $110, $100, $120? Actually, someone offered me $100 a while ago, and I thought no, because they were $150. I counter offered $110. They didn't take them. But anyway, someone offered me $120, and I said yes, please, and I got $79.88. Now, I had $152 on them originally, so that's where they've bought them. I mean, they could have bought them during the sale. They would have made got them a lot cheaper, but I'm happy with that. Finally got rid of them. Thomas Cook denim jeans, $2. It took me forever to find the damn thing. So at the very, very bottom, as always, of my jean box. Very, very bottom. $19.61 on that. And one more visual for you. Whoop. One more visual. It's coming up now. Now, if you ever see this brand, now I had the Ed Hardy brand, right? Ed Hardy. Most of you know Ed Hardy. I think it's very popular in the 90s. I've got an Ed Hardy belt, I think, up north somewhere. I think I've had Ed Hardy pants too. Now, I had $90 on these. I mean, I possibly could have sold them for that if I had waited. They can sell for well, but someone offered me $50 yesterday. And I went, you know what? I'll take it. So I made $33.53 on that. Now, what did I make for myself? I'm going to talk about that in a second, but eBay took $116.25. No, sorry. eBay took $116.37, and I paid $116.25. What did I make? Well, I haven't taken out the I'm confused. I've got 3 numbers here. I think I made $687, which is great. Well, I'm stoked. I've got to take the embroidery book out of that, so bring it back. Say make it $670. Fantastic. Last week was $167. See the roller coaster? I'm on the high one at the moment. But I can't get my money because I'm on holiday mode constantly, because I can only post when I can get my stuff. So eBay, because how dark it is, I'm not. Okay, that's it. So eBay is holding onto $600 and something of my $670 of my money until I post this stuff, and this other stuff I sent yesterday and the other day gets there, and then I'll release my money. I'm so annoyed because this is money I have to live off. So I'm going to borrow out of our savings, and you know the story. But I'm really annoyed with eBay. I would love to be able to find another company, another place, another thing I could use. Like I do eBay because I'm addicted to it's easy. I know how to use it. I don't want to have to go and learn a new place, okay? I would love to have my own website, but then I've got to have to advertise. And where am I going to get that many eyes on my products? So yeah, I'm really annoyed with eBay because they've got $600 and something of my money sitting in their account, earning interest on mine and millions of other people's accounts, and I need the money. So that is why I went to Grafton today to grab all the stuff I could post this week, because I haven't sold nothing today at all, and I wanted to stay like that way for a couple of days if possible, and get all this packed up and gone tomorrow so that I can get my money as soon as possible. So I don't know if I think I'll probably put a sale on the weekend for the following week, or wait till next Tuesday. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I want to have some sales next week, but I don't know. Yeah, we'll see what happens there. Now, what else I want to tell you? I can't remember, but I want to show you. I think I've told you nearly everything. Yeah. This is all I got, and I'm cranky because there's another one. Why did you get a sheet? I got a sheet because I'm going to take this $8 sign off, hopefully, because these sorts of retro sheets in packages like this sell very well. Why I left the flannelette one with the flowers on it behind, I don't know. I was driving home and going, why did I leave that one behind? I don't know. I think I was feeling a bit down and disillusioned because there was not much to find in there. But I bought this one as well, which was $6. So why did I leave the $4 one behind? I don't know, but I'll probably make $30 to $40 each on these. Maybe more, because you have a look, go have a look, vintage sheets, sealed even, like, you know, is it upside, oh my god, there you go, vintage sheets, put the name in if you have to, but they go for really good money, those sort of sealed, old towels, you know, they're old vintage floral towels, all that sort of stuff. But I should have grabbed, I don't know why I didn't grab the other flannelette one, but I should have, and I would have made more money there. Now, is that all? Is that all my ramblings? I think it is. Now, I'm going to go into the bus, take a deep breath, spray some spray around, because all I can smell at the front of the bus is dog. And then I am going to try and wake my grandson up, maybe make something for dinner, maybe pack some of this stuff so I don't have to do it all tomorrow. I don't know. I've got the night to myself with just the 3 boys, so who knows. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that rambling video that I just did, and all my bits and pieces, and I know I'm going to remember something after I get off here. But I also want you all to, I've had really bad mental health this week, guys, so yeah, everything's just been absolute garbage. You don't even know half of it. What I told you was only a little bit of it. But if you're feeling down, go listen to some inspirational, grateful, gratitude, positive thinking YouTube channels, please, because I know what it's like when your brain wants to go into meltdown and you're depressed and you're finding life is really hard to cope with. It happens to nearly all of us. Go do that and be grateful. Just find that one. When your brain starts to turn into that negative thought, just know that it's going to pass, and go find that one thing. Turn that one negative that you're thinking into something positive, whether it's something, I'm glad I've got a roof in my house, food to eat, family, or whatever you can think of. Just find that one thing to help you get through. I know how hard it is, but you'll find that the next day or the day after you'll start to feel normal again. Okay, so take care, be grateful, be kind to everyone, because you don't, the worst Karen out there could be the nicest person just having a really bad moment in life. I will see you soon, hopefully, if I find any treasures at all. Take care. Happy hunting. See you soon. Bye. One more thing before I go. I have a friend, Archsalvage. I'm going to put, I think that's his name. I'm going to put his link down below. He is a newish reseller on YouTube. He sells a lot of coins. And if you want to know, he will give you information on coins and notes and all that sort of stuff for free. He just loves it. He also sells other things, but his love is coins. He's an American, so don't hold that against him. But he lives in Australia, so that's good. But I'm going to put his link down below. If you can go support him, guys, that'd be wonderful. I would love to see his channel grow, because I know how hard it is as a YouTuber for your channel to grow, and I'm going to try really hard to support those who want to get going and just haven't got the ability to get going. So here's the one I'm going to do. I'm going to pronounce his name wrong. I think it's Archsalvage or something. You'll see it down below. Go check him out, please. I'll see you soon. Bye. Tell him in the comments that I sent you there, so he knows that he is going to get support. Okay, thank you. Bye. Tell him Nelly sent you. Bye. And if you leave a comment for him, tell him Nelly sent him. Sent him? Sent you. Sent them. Okay, forget that.